Okay, I think we are live. I think it's working. Are we working? Yeah, I think so. Let me just check that the audio is working. Awesome. Okay, brilliant. So, sales have been okay so far today. On Amazon, we're up to 229. It's just getting towards midday. eBay 107, so not incredible, but yesterday's sales were decent. eBay at 228 and Amazon just over 1.2k. So that's pretty good for yesterday's sales. I haven't listed on eBay in maybe a week or so. I need to pick up a lot more stock. I've got it all delivered back home. So I need to go get that on the weekend. But I figured that I would just focus on sourcing. I do all my sourcing online, so I figured I'd just focus on sourcing for like today and the last couple of days. And also, I do have some Amazon stock that I do need to ship out anyway, that I've kind of been putting off, to be honest. So I figured it'd just be a good time to do that. But anyway, eBay orders. One thing I did want to mention quickly is that I had a buyer contact me about, 20 minutes ago, and I will read you the conversation. I won't show you, but I'll read it to you. So I'd sold him a GTA game on the PSP, the PlayStation Portable, and I had he had bought a Black Label copy. I'd accidentally sent him a Platinum copy. So he messaged me saying, "Hey dude, why have you sent me a Platinum disc when that's not what's in the listing? I want the game I paid for in the listing, or like a refund, and you can have your game back." I then replied saying, "I'm so sorry, could you send me a photo of what you have received, please?" He said, "Dude, my bad, didn't realize it was an accident. Used to people trying to pull a fast one on eBay. Happy to send you a picture, and sorry for being presumptuous before." He sent me a picture, and I realized, I had a Black Label and a Platinum copy, both in the same SKU box. I'd just been going quickly when I was packing orders, clearly. I haven't made a mistake like that in ages. But completely my fault. Completely my fault. So he sent me a photo of it, and he said, "Have had sellers in the past deliberately send different editions and just assumed, but thanks so much for taking the time to message back, and hope you're having a great day." Dude, all I said to him was, "I'm so sorry, could you send me a photo of what you've received, please?" The fact that this guy was so scared that he'd been scammed, and so, forthright, and not aggressive, but, assuming the worst, I find insane. I'm sorry, but are the majority of eBay sellers just that bad that they would do something like that and then fight the buyer over it? People would do that on purpose. How are those sellers even on the platform? I have no idea. But I find that crazy. The fact that the buyer was just so happy that I sent such a simple message. I didn't really say anything. I could have sent that message and just ignored him. After that, right? Obviously I didn't, but I just find that crazy. Anyway, so I said, I totally understand, mate. I've done the same before, because there are some awful sellers here, but I think I've just mixed up a Black Label and a Platinum copy by mistake. I'll tell you what, please just keep that copy, do whatever you want with it, sell it if you want, and I'll ship out the correct one for you today. And the reason I did that, the reason I said that, is because I could have just got him to return that and then shipped him the correct one, right? I could have done that. It was only a £14.99 order, so I wasn't that fussed, right? But I was thinking about something I'd heard Alex Hormozy say, where he was saying, I think it actually came from Layla Hormozy, his wife, who was saying that, when you mess up in business, you can't just rectify it. You can't just rectify the mistake to create a good experience, right? Because they're still going to be annoyed. If I'd have said, "Oh yeah, send me that one back, I'll wait to get it back, and then I'll send you the correct one," bro's got to wait another week. He's also got to ship it out himself. So he's got to go to the post office or something to send it. And then he's got to wait forever. And all the time he's like, "Wait, is the seller actually going to send it? What's happening?" So I'm still not giving them a good experience, even if I go through the quote-unquote correct process. So, the idea that Hormozy talks about is like, well, actually, what you should do is go above and beyond to make the bad experience an amazing experience. So I'm like, look, keep it. Just keep it. Like, if you want to sell it. That's fine by me. I messed up, my bad. I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to send you out the correct one today. It's going out to you today. So you'll get that in like a day or two, right? And you've got 2 copies now. Do whatever you want with them. Sell the other one if you want. You can make most of your money back. Fine by me, right? So he said, seriously, and after I chewed you out too, man, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. That's seriously so kind of you, and you're honestly a legend. I could file it under return/didn't arrive and have eBay reimburse you if you like. I'm sorry you've experienced the same eBay nightmares. Makes it hard to trust, but I'm so sorry again for assuming. I just said, honestly, don't worry about it, mate. I made a mistake, so I don't want to put you out at all because of my mishap. The least I can do is try to make this a good experience for you. Just packed up the correct one for you, and we'll drop it off at the post office later today. I hope you have a lovely day. I don't know if I'll hear anything back from him after that, but that's a guaranteed positive review for a start. And I would say there's an incredibly high chance that they end up buying something else off me in the future. I would say. And, you know, what have I lost there? Maybe a tenner? Maybe a tenner I've lost. Like, in what I could have gotten if I'd have gotten him to send it back to me and I've sold the platinum copy again and sent out the correct copy, right? But they still would have been annoyed, and rightfully so. So I didn't want to do that to them. Anyway, point being, I made a bad experience, a good experience, and yes, I put myself out a bit, but I made the flipping mistake. That's my bad. That's my bad. I've had sellers send me the wrong thing before, and they're like, oh, I need you to send it back to me. And then I can, and then I need to wait for the other buyer who I sent the wrong thing to send it back to me, and then I'll ship you out the item once I get it back from that buyer. And it's taken like a week or two. And I'm having to go to extra effort to send it out. Most of the time that happens to me, I'm like, look, I don't even want to do it. Like, I can't be bothered. Just give me a refund. I'll send it back to you. I don't want the item. I don't want you to send me the correct item. I just want my refund because you're a bad seller, right? Is that presumptuous of me? Maybe. But it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass. I don't want to deal with it. And I don't blame buyers for thinking that way. I'm not special. My buyer doesn't know I'm a person. They just bought something off eBay. They've had a bad experience. I need to make that right. I feel like karma will bring things back around to me. But anyway, I need to do my eBay shipping for today. Only about 13 orders to send out. Nothing crazy, but there was a couple cool sales in there. Sold a DVD for £50, so that's cool. But let me just get the labels printed. I've got to go grab a couple of them to make sure they're the correct weight, so give me a second. Need to find box T4. Where's box T4? The Daily Grind. Where are we at? T4. Don't hide from me. There we are. Oh. Nice one. Sold a DS case for a tenner. No, £9. So the question with these is always whether you can get them in a large letter or not. So I just need to check that, because if I can, I'll save a bit on postage. Because if you like open them up like this, then if you can fit them inside a bubble mailer, which I think I'm going to be able to do, then I'm only paying like £1.90. It is over 100 grams. Some of them are under though, so then you're only paying like £1.50 instead of like £3 to send it with every. Pain to get them in here though. Is this more trouble than it's worth? Yeah, I think it is. I'm just going to send it with every. It's kind of chunky. it's kind of chunky. Some of them are a bit slimmer and it's easier to get them in there, but we'll send that with every whatever. I2 and J3 still need weighing, and I1. I1, I2, and J3. Okay. Need to find those. Alright, Rayman Legends on the Xbox 360. Just not sure if this is under 100 grams or not. Yeah, it might be actually. The Xbox 360 cases are quite light. So yeah, with the bubble mailer, that goes up to 98 grams. So that will just be under 100. So I'll save myself, what, 40 pence? I'd have to get it out the box regardless, so I'm not really wasting time. Okay, now J3 and I2 need to be found. Oh, I just spent ages looking through T2. It looks like I2. Can't read. Okay, got the one in J3. Monkey Island on the PC. Sold for what, 20 quid was it? Yeah, 20 quid. Not bad. That will be over 100. Wait, will it be over 100 grams? I think so. Yeah, just about. Just about. And then the last one is in I2. I just got to find it. Where are we at? Where are we at? There's I3. Not looking for you. Oh, it's at the bottom of a massive tower. Flipping heck. PC game. Plants vs. Zombies. £17. Not bad, not bad. That will be over 100 grams, though. Okay, so that should be all the postage done. Let me print the labels off, and then we'll get them all packed up. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Why am I doing this stream for absolutely 0 people? Well, I'd be doing this anyway, and it's good for me to try and get my thoughts out loud. Ooh, okay, nice. Made another sale. Lovely. Might as well ship that off now, right? Might as well, since I'm here. Since I'm here and doing it, the buyer's going to be like, whoa, how has he shipped that in like 2 seconds? Well, you know, we just do things differently over here. We're just the best. Yeah, that'll be a large letter up to 100 grams. I'll show you what that is in a sec. I'm just going to print that postage label off. $14.99. Paid 0 for it, so nice one. And what box is that in? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's just have a quick look at my orders. It'll tell me there. By the way, if you don't have a label printer, get a label printer. They're not the cheapest thing ever, but it is the greatest thing ever. Like, the greatest thing ever. Just get one. You will not regret it at all. Come on, let me find it. I'm just trying to see what box it's in, so I can go grab it, and then I'll do the bigger lot. There we go. X2, cool. X2, X2, X2. There we are. Nice one. A PS Vita console, like, fabric case thing for $14.99. Yeah, I mean, I basically got it for free, so that's brilliant. I'm just gonna see if I can whack that in a cardboard envelope. No, it's not gonna fit. I could just put the cardboard envelope in there, just to give it a little bit of more padding. Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, it's going in a bubble mailer anyway, so I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine, but, it's not exactly fragile, is it? It's a protective case, so if it can't even protect itself, then it's not really doing its job very well. Okay. Put that in there. Write the label on there. Beautiful. And that's the thing, like, I lost a tenner on that other order I was talking about, but then I've just made, like, the easiest tenner ever just then on, like, a random order that's taken me literally 0 time to do, because it was a multi-quantity listing anyway. I don't want to be scrapping around for, like, 10 quid here and there, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're a bit more flippant about the smaller amounts of money, then the bigger amounts of money are going to be more attracted to you. I don't know if that's like woohoo type stuff, but okay, S3. S3. Was that a disc-only game, I think? Yeah, Smackdown, Shut Your Mouth. Just bring it. Nope, not that one. Yeah, I need Shut Your Mouth for $4.99. I think I actually bought a massive job lot of PlayStation 2 wrestling games, like disc only. Like 200 of them or something from an online auction. But I got them for like super cheap. So I probably only have like 20p into this or something. So I bet I've probably made a couple quid. Again, I mean, they're so easy to list. So I don't know if I actually have them as multi-quantity. Because it was years ago that I actually bought this. But I haven't listed a lot of it till recently. But if I were to do it again, it definitely would be multi-quantity for each game, and it would be very much worth the time. Anyway, whack the label on that one. Bosh. Next up is the DS Lite case for $8.99. Nothing incredible. But I just list loads of console cases all at the same time. So it's quite easy. And some of them can be worth like 30 quid as well. So, you know, like a tenner here and there. I bought the console, and I only really paid for the console. So the case is effectively free. Unless I know it's a high value case, and then I might pay like a tiny bit for it. But it's not like many people are going out buying like handheld console cases to flip. It's like a nice sort of niche within a niche within a niche type thing. But okay, that's nice and easy. Next up is Plants vs. Zombies. On the PC. £17. Easy. In a bubble mailer. Bosch. Next up is an Animal Crossing amiibo card. That is 114. So I need to go find that. 114, 114. So this is my box for 100 to 199. They go up to 499. There she is. Well, I kind of just assume this is a she. I mean, looks like it. But what was that? £6.50. Nothing incredible, but easy sale. I'll whack that in a card protector. Alright, in a card protector we go. Bosch. And in a little cardboard mailer. Fits perfectly. That cost me what, 91 pence to send. Easy. Monkey Island game. $19.99 on the PC. There can be value in PC games, although most of them are worth nothing. That's why I like the niche. That's why I like it. I mean, I've sold PC games for like 100 quid. Probably more. It's not easy, but... Okay, there we go. In a bubble mailer, nice and easy. Next up is a DVD for $49.99. I think I've just ruined my tape. Oh no. Okay, let me fix my tape first. I don't know whether it's this tape is low quality or whether it's a tape gun. I don't know whose fault it is. Maybe I'm just bad. Oh, what have I done there? Is that fixed? I think so. Nice one. Sorted. Okay. Yeah, let me go find that in G1. This has been listed a while, actually. Listed a while, but I don't mind sitting on it for a bit if it's going to sell for that sort of price. I think I only had a few quid into her. But speaking of, where on earth is the box? Where on earth is the box? G1. Where's G1? Where is G1? That's C1. Oh, G1's right there. Nice. So Tekken DVD, the original motion picture, sold for, by the way, it's a beautiful copy, £50. It's got The Offspring as part of the soundtrack, and I actually have a few Offspring CDs in my car. I love The Offspring. I think they're a great band. So I think that's probably part of why it's worth money, because it's probably got quite a good soundtrack. But yeah, 50 quid, anime DVD. Not bad at all. Not bad. Going to London. Alright, next up, R3. R3. Nice. There we are. We've got Sonic Adventure Battle 2 on the GameCube, disc only, for £13.99. Nothing crazy, but not bad either. Disc only games sell for less money, but they're easier to send because they can just go as letters. And they're also easier to photo. It's just photo of the front, flip it around, photo of the back, done. Oh, I just got an eBay message. What's this about? Oh, nice. It was the guy who I messed up his order and I'm fixing it. Nice. I guarantee he'll buy from me again in the next couple months. Guarantee it. Once he gets this and he realizes all is good. Okay, next up is a snooker game on the 360. It's either in M4 or L2. It'll be in one of them. That's probably not good organization, but M4 is here. It is not in M4, so it will be in L2. If it's not an L2, then I don't know. Then I'm an idiot. Okay, L2's over there. It is in L2. I am indeed not an idiot. Good to know. Snooker on the Xbox 360. £13. I sold a bunch of these recently because the World Snooker Championship was on. The English guy, I think it was Murphy, he lost to a Chinese guy in the final. I had my dad explain how snooker works to me, because I was around my parents a couple of weeks ago when this match was on, and the snooker was just on the TV. And I was like, oh, this is actually kind of interesting, but I have no idea how it works. Can you explain it? So he explained it to me. I ended up watching it for like 20 minutes, half an hour. It's actually quite interesting. Underrated, I think. Underrated. Okay, next up. Where are we at? That's Super Street Fighter. That's Street Fighter. I'm looking for Ultra Street Fighter. How many different Street Fighters do we need? Ah, there we are. Ultra Street Fighter on the Xbox 360 for £20. Let me just make sure it's the correct copy. Yep, cool. 20 quid, not bad. In fact, I probably should have weighed that one, because that might be under 100 grams, but I'm not amending it now for the sake of 30-40 pence. In we go. Next up, W2 Worms Armageddon on the PS1. Where's W2? There we are. I need to get, like, some shelves or something. Here we go, Worms Armageddon. By the way, if you don't have one of these, get one of these. It's a Royal Mail postal template ruler. Basically, if you're unsure whether something will go as like a letter or a large letter, then it gives you like the dimensions and the slots. At the post office, they have like metal versions of them, right? But this is the same thing, but plastic. So they're really useful. So like, I'm just making sure this will go as a letter, which it will, because it fits through the letter slot. Really good piece of kit. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. But nice one, $5.99 for that. Nothing crazy, but not terrible either. Just double check. Yeah, all good. Bosch. I think that's under 100 grams. Let me just check. Yeah, 63. Okay, next up, P3 007 Agent Under Fire. On the game, disc only. So anywhere for $4.99, but again, it would have taken me about 2 seconds to list because of the AI listing. And if I can find the flipping box, then it'll only take me 2 seconds to ship. But I can't find the flipping box. Oh, there it is. P3. Nice one. Got it. 007 Agent Under Fire on the GameCube. $4.99 again. Not amazing, but I had it anyway, so I might as well sell it. I'll make a couple quid after my postage and my fees. Then we've got Rayman Legends on the 360 for $8.99. Stick that in a bubble mailer. I need to buy some more bubble mailers. I'm nearly out. Yeah, wait, how many more do I have? How many more do I even have? I might have about 40 left, so while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to get some more ordered. I'll get 300. Because I go through them so quickly, like in a week or two normally. Yeah, let's just buy that. Continue to check out. And we'll get that bought. Nice one. Okay, and then the final one in R1. R1. And then I think I'll put some food on because I'm hungry. I've had, what have I eaten today? A bit of toast and a steak bake. Not enough, considering I also went to the gym. And, I mean, I do that on an empty stomach anyway. I've been doing that for years, but it means I need food afterwards. Okay, there's R1. Simpsons Road Rage on the Xbox Original, $23.99. I've never played Simpsons Road Rage. I've played Hit and Run, which is incredible, but never Road Rage. I would assume Hit and Run's a bit better, but Road Rage might be decent as well. Anyway, packed up, done and dusted. That's all my eBay orders. Got my bubble mailers on the way. I think 12:07 now. I think I probably will batch record some YouTube videos for my chess YouTube channel. I think that's what I'll do because I try to upload most days on that. So I think that'll be the rest of my working day probably. Yeah, cool. Anyway, see you later.